Yeah.
Do we need to
Good.
can I have a light of a phone, please?
Oh, Bones, are you okay?
Yeah.
Thank you, Seb, for grabbing him. Wow, he's got blood on the floor and everything. Good job, buddy. Seb.
Oh dear.
There's, yeah.
Do we need to
Good job, buddy.
Where it hurts?
have a light? Can I have a light?
All right, so Hampton just fell and hit his head, and Kendall's really upset because I
Can
know.
I have a light of a
Yeah.
phone, please?
Yeah. Will you grab that, bro?
Yeah.
And so we're just checking on his head to make sure his head is okay, and he's just dripping blood down his side of his head, and Seb did a great job of putting pressure on it.
Don't
and,
wipe it, just hold it.
So, yeah, we need to just check and make sure it's not gonna. It doesn't need stitches or anything like that.
I think you have to take him because I can't see it.
All right, so we're just wrapping his head now. Yeah. So we got to make a decision on whether to take him in now, take him in tomorrow. So, and then, but anyway, so we'll wrap it up, see how it looks.
Oh, could you somebody go grab scissors?
Am I able to
And
like
then-
rip it? Oh goodness, Kapri, this makes me think of like.
It takes you back to hers.
Oh, here.
So
I'm
Seb,
able to rip it.
hold on, need Seb. Eve, you go.
It's fine.
But Seb, so tell what happened.
So we were both, he fell and I just heard a bump and I was tired. I got up, I was picking him up to get him on his bed and I saw blood on my hand. So I ran to you and said,
Yeah.
Bones is bleeding. I forgot what I said.
Yeah.
And I saw the towel, so I got the towel, ran in and put it on his head.
Yeah,
Put
good
lots of
job.
plaster.
That was awesome. So he rolled out of bed right here, hit the corner of this thing, and then right on the back of his head. And then Seb
Wait,
was
it's not on it.
thinking fast. He grabbed him. He didn't even know. And then
It's not on it.
what had happened. And as soon as he grabbed him, picked him up, I just came in here and I saw them sitting on the floor. And Seb had a towel and he's putting pressure on the back of his head. And so yeah,
There on his forehead, so you can make it
Yeah.
back.
there we
So
go.
it doesn't slip off.
How you doing, Bones?
Yay.
He says he's not good.
That was he had blood
Yeah.
all over his hand.
Yeah, I know.
It freaked
And then I'm like crying and flipping.
I know.
That's why I stay awake. That's why I like
Let it.
Capri. I waited and then.
Yep.
And like to be honest, I know this is super dramatic, but like, camera cut off. But like
Yeah.
tonight we were at
Oh.
the lake and all the kids were like playing in the water, screaming and laughing and jumping, and I was struggling so much because of what happened to Cap. And so kids in the water,
And they were
it's the weirdest thing. I have so
near the dock.
near the
and
dock.
You were
and,
just
like,
waiting
the
for
boat.
one of them to
And
hit their
so
head
the
on
whole time-
something.
and like no moms are like carrying their
Yeah.
kids, and I'm sitting there like because
Like,
I
Every
just,
move they make, you're like,
I
oh,
know,
oh,
and I
oh.
was literally never
Yeah.
like that. But
I know.
I don't
Now
know.
from
And then
Kapri.
this happened to
And
me.
I know.
you're just
And then this
double.
happened. Oh my gosh.
But
It
not
just,
related to water, but still, like,
yeah.
in the head. And I mean, Capri's situation was like 100 times worse than this. I mean,
Right.
come on, you know.
I mean,
But yeah.
This
still
is,
bad,
you know.
Yeah.
So
When I heard Sebi, my first thought was he's gonna have a big gash.
I just
We're gonna
pictured
take
the
I
gash.
know.
I pictured
And I
the
was like,
flap of
and
skin.
when
over
Yes.
my
I first
cat.
heard that,
Exactly.
I imagined Sebi starting running off, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. It all happening all over again. How you doing, Bones?
He's not doing
You okay? Yeah.
Yeah.
You brave? No.
No.
Yes, you are.
Are you glad bro came and put a towel on your head?
Yeah, he was there for you. You're tired, Pom Pom?
You tired?
You ready to go to sleep?
Now he has his own. He has his own blood towel.
That's right, exactly. Capri had one, now you have one.
Mhm. Can we show him or not?
Yeah, I think so.
It's not that much. It's not. Capri's was like,
Like,
saturated.
yeah. So yeah.
You know.
Hello.
Yeah.
I mean, not, but like,
Yeah.
not.
I mean, it scares you when you come walking in. But it was puddles, a couple puddles on the floor.
on the ground.
His
But
And
entire
then
hand.
on
his entire hand was like
My
covered.
hand too.
And Seb's hand
But
was
this what
totally,
he was holding
yeah.
on his,
Right.
So it was all over the floor.
Yeah.
But head wounds bleed.
Kapri
A lot.
was
Yeah.
like this thick of like
No, it was
blood.
like thick, one thick spot and then another thick spot and then like a bunch of little blood
Yeah.
spots.
That's everywhere.
We're traumatizing bones.
Yes, I know. All right.
All right. You ready to go
Okay.
tonight? Okay.
All right.
Hello guys, how are you? I have not come on and said hi. We had a very eventful night last night, as you saw. Anyways, we're about to go to the chiropractor. Bryn has a chiropractic appointment, and then we're going to, I'm gonna sit down and talk to you guys, give you an update, tell you everything, because it's kind of a blur last night as to what we showed you and talked about, but we'll give you an update on Hampton, show you his head, and all the things. Okay, so we're gonna do that in a minute, but let's go get you adjusted. All right guys, so the time has come to, well, we did explain looking at Daniel over there. I'm like, what have we told? This story and 2 days have been like, what? We've already, they've talked a little bit. We've talked a little bit about it, right? I don't even know.
Summarize
Okay.
the whole story.
Okay, but I'm just gonna
Tell the
summarize
whole
it for
story.
you guys. Okay, we had a great time at the
Yeah,
cheer, voting and all the
cheer
things,
banquet.
and we come back and I put the boys to bed. It was late when I put them to bed. They waited, they stayed up late until we got home. So they went to bed, put them to bed, and then we're Yep, you went to bed. And then I was talking with the girls in my room. I don't know, it's like 10:30 or something. And then what?
I heard the thump.
And
Did
then
you?
you hear a
No.
boom.
Okay, I heard a thump.
No, I didn't hear
Brinley
anything.
heard a thump.
What?
Yeah,
Brinley and me
Brinley
heard a thump.
And then I thought,
I
wonder
did
what
not
that
hear
was.
anything.
I just thought it was you guys.
Oh, just because it was Evie and I in
I
my
was
room.
like-
Well, they heard the ba-bump. I didn't hear the ba-bump. All I heard was Sebi saying the exact
Yeah.
same thing, almost identically
To
to what Kapri, and I panicked. I was like,
I saw Sebi run out because I was walking out of my room to go into your room, and as I'm walking out, I see Sebi run out, and he goes, "Mom, Dad, Hampton hit his head," or whatever you said, and I was
no,
like,
and you said Hampton hit his head and he's bleeding.
and then I was looking at Sebi, and I was like,
I know,
And I-
Cap's like flashbacks.
Yeah.
and then my first thought was he's gonna have spit.
Big gash.
I mean,
What
that's,
I saw?
yeah, go for it.
So, first I was just laying in bed. I hear a boom, and I just see him laying on the ground. I thought it was a normal fall
Right.
off the bed.
Right.
And I was like, "You good, Bones?" And I thought somebody would come and
Yeah.
I was like,
Uh-huh.
check. And then I was like gonna lift him up. And
This
hit
is where he
his
was
head.
on the ground.
I picked him up, and he was sitting down, and I saw blood, and I saw blood on the floor. So ran out, got a towel, and he was right here, so I just put it on him, and just folded it on him.
So the way Sebi reacted was absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
He didn't panic. He called one of us, got a towel, and applied pressure, like hard pressure on the back of his head, and just knew exactly what to do. He didn't panic. He took care of his little brother, and I just think that was the most amazing thing.
Yeah.
That-
When I came in, I saw the blood on the floor, him holding a towel on his head, and I'm like, oh my goodness,
no.
it is her all over
Oh,
again.
did you panic?
So then I went right to it. Yeah, I started to panic, thinking, okay, we're gonna have to take him to the ER. And I saw his hand, and his hand was covered in blood, and his hand was covered in blood, and then the blood on the floor, and I was like, oh my goodness. And then when we pulled the towel away, I could see the big
Little
cut
gash.
and, blood, and the blood coming all down.
Yeah, it
his
was dripping
neck
down, and I
all
panicked.
soaked into
Yeah.
his shirt. And
I remember I came in and I saw you
yeah.
guys and I saw the blood on his hand because I came in, I was like, I don't want to go in, I don't want to see, and then I was like, you know what, let me just go see. So I went in.
And no, wait, Bryn was like, I want to go. And I told Bryn, and I was like, Bryn, because she was so traumatized, I was like, please don't go and look at anything that could traumatize you. I just don't. And she was like,
Yeah.
okay, you're right.
yeah,
And then I went in and I saw you guys helping him, and then I looked at his hand, I saw blood, and I was like, oh my gosh.
yeah.
And then we didn't know where it was. We
Yeah.
were like, where'd you get hit? And I thought he got hit in the neck or something.
Yeah.
Mm.
Then we
Yeah.
took him to the bathroom so we could see better, and then you started
Yeah.
to like
I just,
try
yeah.
to see
Yeah.
if it was
If open, I was trying to like go like this to see.
if it needed
Yeah.
stitches then, or if it could wait.
Right. I was like, well,
Not have it,
maybe, you know,
stitches.
if we can just get it to stop bleeding, then it's probably fine. And then there's zero need to take him to the emergency room and make him go through that, because I don't see anything that warranted that. And I was like, if it's still bleeding in the morning, we can take him into urgent care and they can probably glue it, you know. But come here, Bones. You want to show him your boo-boo?
Yeah, you gotta show it.
Yeah. It's gonna be hard to see because of his hair being black. But come here.
So stand up now.
Come up here.
Stand up. Stand up.
So I need.
There you go. Thank
Bound,
you.
baby.
Stand up.
Just head up.
Bound.
No.
Bound.
Stand up.
And so we
Right there.
you can see we've kind of left the scab. I don't know if this is gonna trigger you. Don't look.
Okay, it hurt him.
True.
Okay, but it's right there. And so there it is. You see that could look gross to you guys. I'm so sorry. But it's a pretty good gash. I'm gonna wash it. I've just kind of left it alone because it had stopped bleeding and I didn't want to do anything. But I think I'm just gonna clean it, you know, and just kind of assess it, and then maybe we'll show you what it looks like after it's cleaned. But you know, welcome to the world of injuries in our house. I think we're just gonna, you know, this is what it is. I am so grateful. It was nothing near. They're not even on the same.
And especially for him because he's so young.
And he just wouldn't even understand. So, but with head wounds bleed a lot, just naturally, even if there aren't like hers. Right. Hers bled.
Like I thought she was dying.
Yeah. But his bled like a normal head wound would bleed. But it's just a lot. It's just a whole lot of blood, and it's scary for him. Because it's scary for Sebi, but he was brave.
So terrified when he was looking in the mirror. His face.
He didn't know. Yeah,
He looks like about to cry.
I know, poor thing. But y'all did great, and you did great, Seb, and just thank you for taking care of him. But hopefully this is it for summer injuries and things, and we don't have to go through this anymore. But that's life with kids, and I just like perspective. If my kids are alive, then that's a blessing. Pice, I didn't know you were in here.
Same with Posey, she's in there too.
These girls are in here, these kitties. They never want to leave our sides. But that's the story. We'll clean up his head and then let you guys know how that goes.